live too. We're starting it right now. All right, guys. Good. I wasn't planning on doing another stream, but here we go. Oh man. Hold on. Let me hit Bluetooth. Turn on the fucking thing. He's just doing his gay little fucking intro anyway.
Everyone's doing this like talk to people in the beginning of the intro stream. It's so annoying.
Here we go. Seeing red. Here we go. And I'm gonna pause the video intermittently.
If you want to give a brief introduction of yourself, I'm sure folks here are fairly familiar with you.
Well, thanks for having me on. And I'm a retired research scientist.
Oh no, I thought that was... Where's the fucking thing?
Okay, that's gonna play it in there.
Can you hear it?
Me, you bet. That's right.
I like the music and the atmosphere. That's pretty good. I like that. Has two intros.
I know.
What's up, you heathens
Everyone's
and demons,
doing
you
that.
sinners
What's up,
and
you
saints,
heathens
you
and demons?
beautiful, blasphemous people,
Here we go.
and you too, J-Dubs.
Oh.
Welcome back to the rage. Welcome back to the Raging Atheist. Allie's here. She's going to participate in this because she is, has been affected by this too. We're going to be talking about the racist shit that the baby manatee...
Oh wait, which one?
One of the baby manatees.
Oh!
Always called Will the baby manatee, but like the OG baby manatee
Oh,
of all time.
I lost the baby manatee.
J-Dubs calls Brett Keane like dad. He's that kind of a douchebag. And we're going to be talking about his challenge to me today and just how blatantly racist it is.
You're fucking racist.
But Allie is here. What's up,
I
Allie?
don't think I'm meant to.
Hey guys, so as you can hear, it's a bit early for me.
Right,
I got up maybe about an hour and a half ago, and I've been kind of simmering over this.
Podcast, I guess, just because I'm still your guys' friend. So.
Okay, cool. I just paused it. So.
I'm like I
a
said,
challenge
I'm
for a bit.
cordial with you and good. I don't have problems with you guys. You guys have never been rude to me or
No, we actually were
upset
nice
about
to
things
you.
I believe.
I was pissed off when Orange Boy fucking kicked you out of his shit. I went to bat for you. I was like, fuck you. We'll talk about that later, but...
I give a fuck about J-Dubs. Like, he can go fuck himself. We had a debate. He barely spoke through most of it. And, he used, in his responses, we'll get into it, he tried to use that as an excuse. Like, oh, I was so nice to you guys. I can't possibly be racist. No, the shit you fucking posted was racist, dog. And, honestly, I'm more concerned with the meaning behind, the attitudes behind what he had to say in this post, and the...
John, do you have any...
I think there's always going to be racist people. No matter what you do, because you gotta have positive, negative.
What happened?
Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say so far?
Yeah, she's a hateful little bitch, huh? She's like not even. I never did anything wrong. I never did anything to this woman.
I know.
Did I ever do anything?
No. Wait. No, she's Nakasuchi's mommy. Remember? She fucking Nak calls her mom, and he's bitching about you fucking calling Brett dad. Get the fuck out of here. All right, let's go. We'll keep going. It's funny.
Disgusting photoshopping that he did of religious regalia and other such, than I am about him himself or any of the drama here. Like, I'm here more as a, hey, I'm Native American, like, ethnically and culturally.
Oh, everyone's Native American now. John's Native American. Lowe's Native American. This one guy's Native American. Wiley, I know you're probably in the chat. I can't see it, but Wiley, you're officially Native American today now, too. So everybody's...
Well, technically, I am technically a little bit there. So
yeah,
I am.
well, I mean, if you're any kind of Hispanic,
I have the brown skin.
I mean,
I have the brown skin.
Right, so. The brown privilege, right? All right, here we go.
It ain't fucking cool, you jackass.
Yeah, and that's going to be his excuse. We're going to watch his excuse.
Really? I thought that the Seeing Red episode, I was going to get called up for this immediately, but no, nothing. I played Half-Breed, for fuck's sake. But all right. I thought this was going to be about legs, but he's more upset about you photoshopping a funny image of him with a fucking headdress on. That's fucking great. That's what he picked. Wow. All right, whatever. Oh, yeah, they're not going to feed me anymore.
And he's like,
Oh, I do want to point out that this video used to be called "Feeding the Baby."
You're missing. I just want to say, by you pausing the video, you're missing everything because it doesn't pick up where you pause.
Yes, it
picks up
does.
Where they're live.
No, yes, it does.
Does it? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
No lie.
basically what he
does
always
look good
says,
in
hey,
my
I'm
headset.
joking. You
I
know,
will say.
when J-Dubs is being a homophobe, oh, I was joking. You know, and it seems to
I'm not
always be his fucking...
homophobic.
What the
not a
fuck?
homophobe.
What the fuck did John say that was homophobic? He's hanging out with at least two. I don't know what this one guy is per se, but he's hanging out with two.
They're bringing up that I was a homophobe because I called San Francisco San.
Oh, we're
Oh
back
my
to San
gosh.
Francisco again. Wonderful.
that.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Like, that makes it okay.
No.
You know, like, hey, yeah, I was being a racist shit. But it was a...
way proportion over there.
Again,
in
for the
that video.
100th time, John's wife isn't white. All right, I don't know how much less race. I mean, he's throwing it in. Whatever.
That's a fallacy right there.
Is it a
To say
fallacy
that
though?
even though his
How many Klansmen?
It's like saying, well, I have a black friend.
No, it's
That's what I
not. No, it's not like
equate.
saying you have a black friend.
Life partner is not the same thing.
Yeah,
At
marrying
least
somebody.
What if you have like some type of weird kink, and you're just like, yeah, she, whatever. I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but what if it's like
Yeah, you're referring
weird.
to fetishization, which is a whole different.
Yeah, not
Alright,
okay.
fair.
So, yeah,
Maybe I'm such a racist. Maybe I'm such a racist that I married a black Portuguese woman who's part Native American because I want to dominate as a white man.
you want to thin out the bloodline. Weed them out. I'm sorry, but listen, I make
Oh,
jokes
this-
when they're there.
this one guy's a
I don't
fucking racist
mean it for
now.
real.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I am.
Racist, yeah.
Yeah, he's the brownest racist of all time. All
Don't
right.
worry, guys. I want myself dead anyway. I'll do it for you.
Oh,
You guys
fuck.
don't have to come after me. I'll get around to it.
Okay.
Take a fucking joke, Snowflake.
Yeah.
He literally says that
Literally.
shit, pretty much. We're going to look at all of that. I know I seen that Shay has already had a little bit of fun with John, but
Yeah, kicking
let
him out of
us
the
let
shit.
him speak as long as he's not using
Yeah, we're
his
speaking on a
slurs.
platform
But even that,
that
you know what?
censor
I
you
don't even really
Yeah.
care today, honestly, because we're talking about slurs that he is not afraid to use at any given time. Slurs that Matt Powell is famous for.
I don't think Matt Powell has said Schwarze before, to be honest with you. I don't.
To be fair, I don't think Matt Powell speaks Yiddish, but what can we?
No, you're
if anything,
probably
he probably
right.
hates. He probably hates. I mean, to be fair, Matt Powell hates Jews, so I don't think he would use the word.
Well, that's the only time, to
Schwarze.
my knowledge, that you have to say it to so people know. If I say the S word, that could be anything. It would be slut, skank. Could be. Those are the first two. What? Some other S slurs. I don't know. It's it could be.
Whenever you do this stuff, you can always claim that it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Go ahead.
No, it's all good, bro.
What I was gonna say is, you could always just claim that the images you make is art, and then just put your name in the bottom, and they can't. It's just art. Then what are they gonna do?
There you
Freedom of
go.
interpretation of that.
The old
Boom.
art loophole. Love it.
The old art.
That is because my great-grandfather was
Oh,
a
it's
defector.
skips
His
and
brother and
shit.
sister were
Fuck.
lynched by a mob
I let my screen.
that was
time
led
out,
by a
that's why.
pastor, funnily enough. And so
It's
he
an
pulled us off the
expression
tribal rolls because he was worried the tribal rolls were going to be
release
used as
the
a hit
hate.
list.
You're just trying to release the hate
I
through
know.
your art.
I won't let the screen time out again. That was my bad. I apologize. It skipped forward.
But this government idea of blood quantum...
You were what?
I was banned from the chat. I can't post anything anymore.
Yeah, I know. They said let him talk. Yeah, okay. How? Fuck you. How? How?
Bigoted.
White man
That
make him big
bigoted.
racist. Fucking hell. I'm going straight to fucking...
of skin tone and ethnicity
Yeah,
somehow,
whatever
like
happened to
skin
freedom of
tone
speech,
and
so
like
terrible.
blood quantum and percentage blood, somehow
Like, if you
determining
needed
who you
food, would
are.
they not feed you,
Yeah.
Like, would they go that far as to starve you to death? Oh, you're fucking racist. You're hungry and it's the apocalypse? Fuck you, racist.
Yeah.
You get no food or water. Like, goddamn, what happened to forgiveness, And okay, this guy Like even I would look at it like, okay, maybe this guy has a problem with racist. I can forgive him
Oh,
for that.
Tartan Snowflake. Oh, listen to this.
Stereotypical.
Listen to this. Tartan Snowflake reported you to Twitter, John. Oh no. Oh no. For that picture. Oh. Her name is Tartan fucking Snowflake. Now I've known her before, and she said nice things about you, and now she's. Oh, and Shay is dropping clips. Definitely watched our show. That's great. I can't fucking wait. He said, don't feed the manatee, and here she is, fucking gonna feed the manatee. Here we go.
Native American culture to the point where, like Nock mentioned on the tribe, like on the reservation, he got rejected for being lighter skinned. He got rejected.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I fucking said to John on the show, which is where you got the fucking idea from. Because he got kicked off. That's the story he told, that he got kicked off the res for being.
Wait a minute. Native Americans themselves are kicking people off the reservation because they go by that? And
that's
I'm the
racist
fucking
as shit.
racist?
Yeah, that's what. That sounds like.
Native Americans are racist pieces of shit.
Jesus fucking Christ,
fucking Christ.
I can see the double-edged sword in that, yeah. I can definitely see that.
These fucking racist Indians are kicking people off the reservation.
John, it's First Nations. It's First Nations.
I don't want to be stereotypical, but I'm just gonna shut up. But it is an honest question. I'm not trying to mean it in a derogatory way or anything. But what's the whole concept about like Indian giving? Isn't that what the concept of you gave someone a gift, but they like in the tribe they you did something against you, and you ended up taking it back because they did something against you. Like it was for that reason.
Yeah,
but
okay, so GPH in the chat on their thing is rightly pointed out the fucking reference. The you ain't red reference, by the way. He said you ain't black, Biden did it. That's what GPS said. For fuck's sake. Or GPH,
That's
sorry.
true, he did.
Yeah. Alright, hold on.
He did do that.
Yes, he got rejected because...
If we don't keep it rolling, we'll never get through this fucking thing. We've already,
rejected ourselves by white culture has become such a part of Native identity that suffering and discrimination is itself a part of Native identity. And so if you haven't experienced that, you get written off.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's
we were fucking around. Yeah, go for it.
Let me tell you something. Native Americans there are Native Americans that do not like to be called First Nations or Native Americans. They do prefer the term Indian. Right. I've met them. I actually know Native Americans that do prefer the term Indian. So all these fucking liberals out here saying that we have to go by their pronouns. We got to call people by what they fuck you. They don't go by. So they're the ones acting like white supremacists. They're the ones acting like authoritarian white supremacists, like they know better than everyone else.
And that's the fucking thing, is that it's like this is fucking silly. We were obviously fucking around. The reason that we just did an episode about the Native Americans and how they got their name. Una gente en Dios. So roughly the people of God. That's where he got his name, Christopher Columbus. It was description of the native people, all right? So Indian is not fucking racist. It has nothing to do with the West Indies. We went over this the other day. And clearly they're pulling clips. They're going to pull clips from our fucking video, I'm being told. So, fuck you, and fuck Shay, and fuck the horse that she rode in on. I don't care. I mean, I don't like her, but I won't misgender her because I'm not that big of a cunt. I think that she's a fucking moron, but other than that, yeah. They said then when you kick him, they'll say it's an echo chamber. It is a fucking echo chamber. Like we said the other day. What other Jews have you had on your fucking podcast? I mean, actual practicing Jews.
You know what? The sad thing about it is, for the I can't never. You know what? I can't even say that because I haven't watched Nock's channel in quite a long time. So
they're shaming GPH. They're shaming GPH for questioning this narrative. Tartan Snowflake says GPH is one of those people who pretend to be religious in order to be awful. You'll know if he gives a slur. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I guess Korag. You know Korag Nightwolf too.
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
This is something true about Korag. He used to go into my live stream, and he claimed that he was never been a mod before on any channel, but I was the first one to mod him because I always mod people in my channel, and I gave him a wrench, and I could show you that he has a wrench in my channel. And then Knock gave him a wrench, and then like that's the same time like I lost mine because Korab kept saying I was making fun of him for being gay or some shit like that.
Okay, so we'll listen to a little.
Fucking remember.
We'll listen to a little bit.
Then again, Knock. Yeah, sorry. Knock says he didn't do it for that reason. Just point that out there, so it comes back later.
We'll hit play and we'll see if he says anything interesting. If not, we'll skip to the live, which is good about this.
Especially on I'm not going to say all reservations. I haven't been on all reservations. I've been on plenty of reservations. Okay. There is this distrust of the white man still, and it's a very justified.
You mean just like what we had to go through in synagogues, coming in as fucking goyish looking? I don't have fucking curly. John probably could have passed, but I don't have fucking curly hair. They made me sit at the back of the shul like fucking Rosie Parks on that bus, like fucking. Like that doesn't happen to... Yeah, I know. And that was me trying to get into the tribe... I know, that was me trying to get into the tribe of Judaism with a fucking Yid card and everything. I had my documents and everything. They didn't care. DNA test plus the full... Not Ancestry.com, but the full Ancestry. Like, I've, notes from who came where and birth certificates and the whole night. So, really, like, Native Americans are the only ones that fucking go through this shit. Anyway... Let's see.
It's not based in the ancient past. It's based on relatively newer events.
All right, let's skip this.
But I sent this to several of my friends who have Native heritage and tried to get their feedback on a lot of what I said, and they ended up agreeing with me that ultimately...
Oh, imagine that! All of your fucking friends agreed with you. Imagine my fucking shock. That's wow. That's really fucking shocking. All right.
Attitude of skin tone and blood quantum and such has poisoned native culture to the point where, again, we are infighting ourselves.
You're doing it right now by saying, these fucking natives that wouldn't let you on the fucking reservation, they're fucking racist. Like, literally, that's what you're fucking doing right now. Like, they've turned this into an educational segment. All right.
Hierarchical system on a lot of reservations where half-breeds like me are nothing, and those that are a quarter or an eighth are considered to be disgusting, even though we have absolutely no control over our heritage. We have no control over who our parents fell in love with. But we have
purity, and if we're honest, they need white people.
Everything is a purity test with these fucking liberals, these leftists, or whatever the fuck you want to.
No, I'm not even that. I mean, just. By tribal instinct, it's usually you stick within the tribe, They don't like outsiders. No one likes outsiders. That's why America's like, what? Because everyone's mixed, and look how effed up we all are. But whenever every nation's doing their own thing, then look, it went better.
Hey, Knock, your beautiful Native American ethno state is fucking racist. Imagine that. John, did you want to say something? No? Hold on, I got a notification from somebody who wants to fucking come in. Are you watching Ronnie?
Oh, that's pretty racist. Will, are you fucking out of sync again?
No.
He's out of sync again. He's over talking us like an idiot.
No, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just fucking... That was legitimate. No, I was talking to fucking... Somebody wanted to... It's about the fucking... Okay, whatever, Discord fuckers. Anyway, here we go.
White people hold the power in this country. Native peoples need white people on their side to help them go to Congress and get some of their rights back and really to upgrade these reservations. But because of this culture, and especially, and it's been ramped up because of what happened at No Dapple, I'm going to be eventually getting into that in my Protect the Sacred series. But
okay, so here's the thing. In Canada, and I forget where,
guys, I think I'm gonna dab my hat out because I really don't like political talks.
All right, cool.
Find them often annoying. So
that's cool. Thanks.
Love you guys. Anyone else who listens back to this, I know I'm an asshole and all that yada yada. Love you guys too. Bye.
Bye. So I understand that they're trying to build a big pipeline through what is it? It's not Broken Knee. What the fuck is it? It's some
bending knee.
Some bending knee. It's some place in fucking Canada, and they're fucking up the water supply with the pipeline and shit. Just fucking go around it. I understand it's gonna cost millions of dollars, but you can't just go through somebody's fucking I wouldn't let somebody build a fucking, anything on my property without my fucking permission. It's bullshit. So I'll say that much about that.
There is a deep mistrust of white people among a lot of Native Americans. Not all, but among a lot. Even the climate activists that weren't racist before are now, they don't like white people anymore.
Oh, no, he said it himself. They don't like fucking white people. That's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, I'm a racist, I guess.
Yeah.
I love all colors. I love Native Americans. I love white people. I love black. I guess for red people who hate white people, I guess that's acceptable.
I think he's just making a point about how the idea of blood quantum is so deeply entrenched in Native society that it was implemented by a white government. It was implemented by settlers. Like both of them do have a point.
Right, but
you know what's very interesting about that is that I don't know, that's not necessarily, that might be Native Americans who live in Canada and maybe the United States, but that wasn't the case for the Spanish and the Portuguese. Matter of fact, it was the opposite. Brazil, for example, had a policy of wanting the Native Americans to breed with the Portuguese. They actually enabled it, that they thought that Native Americans and white people breeding together was a beneficial thing, and that you would become better off for it. That's an English Germanic belief of that races are pure, separate, not together.
That's not entirely true of the Spanish. The way that they approached it when they colonized Mexico was that they brought in the system of castas, which was the idea that basically you were going to breed the indigenous out of the people. That's exactly what they did in Mexico.
About the Spanish, okay, maybe the Spanish, but I clearly know a little bit about the Portuguese situation, and it was a lot different than what they're trying to say here on the screen, on live stream.
Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back. Just 1 second.
They had no problem with Native Americans and the Portuguese breeding together, and it was also considered a beneficial thing. So. It's just saying that he has.
Not all colonizers is what you're saying. Not all colonizers had the same.
Anyway.
But a lot of them.
No, but what I was saying before is that the left is all about fucking purity tests. So I don't even see this distinction, to be honest.
Right. I mean, he's kicking. Liberals will be. You can agree with a liberal 99% of the time, but if you have that one disagreement, that 1%, 0.1%, or even a 1%. Right? You're out of the group, baby. You're getting kicked out.
All right, here we go.
That's really fucked up.
Apparently they're talking about you, so I'm gonna bring it back in a second. Tony Designs in their chat says the first thing I ever saw from Johan and Avraham, he says J-Dubs, but whatever. I'm gonna censor it that way now because he's dead naming you. Was a link to a video about how the government was arresting people for studying Torah, comparing it to Russian bigotry a while back, and then he goes on to say. Some people who happen to be Jewish were illegally holding wedding receptions in their home, violating the hashtag gathered rules that were in effect. They were warned, fined, and arrested for a minor charge, and released of their own recognizance. Yeah, but
that's what they did. That's what they did. In Soviet Russia, they banned gatherings of religion. And they rounded them up and put them in gulags and killed them. Or if you were lucky, they kidnapped you and they put you in a re-education camp. Yeah.
He says it has nothing to do with Torah, nothing to do with ending up in a gulag in Siberia.
If someone is in their house studying Torah, right, and I would consider having a Jewish wedding part of Torah because it's a mitzvah. God commands as men to marry women, right? So if you're arresting someone for doing a mitzvah of Hashem, that's a violation of their Jewishness. That's a violation of. I don't give a fuck how you. Oh, it's secular. Oh, it's about safety. It's about this. What's safety? They're family. They're marrying. What do you mean? They're not fucking in their own home. He even said it in their own home.
All right. So we're gonna fast forward here. Nope.
The very white government of America implemented.
I was to let him back in. And he just proceeded to act like a fucking idiot, like a baby manatee.
Included, by the way, I was a no vote.
Yeah.
Talking about me.
I really had to do a lot of talking to get him back in, and it was just baby manatee after baby manatee shit ever since.
So he kicked me. So he knocked me down to warned because I posted a picture of a shirt that I sell with Brett Keene's face on it. That's what happened. And then he did some fucked up shit, which we talked about on plenty of other podcasts. There's fucking 7 days worth of podcasts, an hour and a half to 2 hours apiece. And the beginning parts are all going on and on about this fucking shit. So now they're talking about me. I'm a fucking swing.
Have a private and some of our private conversations would be fucking decent. And
yeah, I called you a good father. Oh, how very bigoted of me.
Private conversation about socialism, and I told him how I really don't think that this country will ever change until there's a fucking civil war, a revolution.
Right, you said that, and I didn't out you. I didn't fucking out you. I said that people, because other people had said that to me too in your fucking Discord, and I said some people. Now you've kicked me out and deleted all the records of that, so it's very fucking convenient now for you to just say this shit like that, like that's how it fucking happened. It's very fucking convenient, isn't it? Wonderful. You deleted all of my shit. I know, because I got a fucking bot in your server, you moron. Did you want to say something? I'm sorry. He's fucking pissing me off.
I don't remember exactly what I was going to say. I guess I could say that if there ever was a civil war in this country against liberals and conservatives, I had to break it to you. But men who dress up like women and wear pink pussy hats on their head, I don't think they're going to survive. That's all I'm saying.
Really brings real change. You know, if you want...
Right.
Me as a socialist, I don't think that America
I
will
also
ever go
believe
to
that violent
capitalism
revolution is the
unless
only way anything's
bloodshed's
going to
involved.
change.
It doesn't mean I condone that I want to be a part of that, but as a realist, that is my opinion. And a private conversation that he totally blew up in the chat the next day, trying to make it out like that was
fucking
what
did
I was
not.
called.
You fucking outed yourself. I said that other people, a lot of other people in his server have expressed similar opinions to me, and I asked the question in the server. He was like, thanks for outing me. I said, I didn't fucking out you. And you know what? You know what else? If something as innocuous as me showing a t-shirt with Brett King's face on it got me kicked out of the server, don't you think that would have kicked me out of the server then too? Guess what didn't happen? I didn't get kicked from the server. So fuck you, you fucking lying cocksucker. Anyway. Ugh.
About it, but people got banned specifically because there was a raid and because of the fact that J-Dubs posted the
Oh my god, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. One time I let a bunch of fucking people into your server who are friends with me because you're a fucking asshole and you spent a whole stream on Alley's stream on Twitch busting my balls. And I've said this over and over and over again. Back to the same fucking bullshit. Same fucking banging the same fucking Indian drum. Fuck it. Alright, let's do this again. One more time for everyone in the back so you can hear it loud and clear. I invited a bunch of people into your server. They were cordial, and then nothing happened. I apologized, and it was over. That's what... You let me back into your fucking server. That's it. That's all that happened.
I didn't make any links and send any raids to anyone, so I don't know why she's saying it was.
I think they're talking about months and months ago.
No, they said J-Dub sent the link out to the server. See, this is why you should just play the video instead of pausing and stopping and pausing. You're not listening to what they're saying.
Well, I could fucking...
They're saying J-Dubs is raiding the servers.
Well, I didn't hear that. I thought that's what he was talking about, was this fucking thing that happened months ago.
Can you just play the video and listen to it?
All right.
Talking about the one that has to do with LGBT people in our welcome chat when they were cordoned there as people were trying to figure out what to do with the raid and whether or not to let J-Dubs in given his history of anti-LGBT and anti-black sentiment.
Yeah,
oh my fucking god. Well, we've already talked about this.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Let me adjust that to anti-LGBT. technically speaking, I am anti-LGBT. I'm not anti-LGBT because of people. I don't have hate towards them as people, as individuals. I do hate the ideology, I'll admit. I don't want to promote drag queen story hour to 2-year-olds in a fucking library. I don't want to promote in schools that it's okay, all different sexual things. And I will agree that there's going to be a disagreement between me as my Jewishness and what the secular people want to do in the schools. The schools do push, and the secularism does push LGBT, which is, I think, in my opinion, wrong. But I don't hate people for who they are. I don't hate people for what they choose. You can be gay, straight, cis, he, whatever you want to call yourself. I'll call you that, right? And I have no problem with calling you by your right name. They don't even have respect for me because they call me J-Dubs. I don't want to be called J-Dubs. My name isn't J-Dubs. My name is Yohan. So they're not even accepting me as a Jew, right? They want me to accept them to be. They want to be LGBTQ, and they want me to accept them for being LGBTQ, but they won't accept me for being Jewish. But that's a disrespect. So it's first, the onus is on. First of all, it's on you. You're the one spitting in my face and then telling me it's raining. Don't play that shit, Ali. I'm not playing that game. I don't know you from Adam. I don't know you from Adam. I had 2 conversations with you on Mountain Day Debate. I had a civil conversation with you. I showed you who I really am. That's who I really am. And then you're saying now all of a sudden, because a goofy fucking picture on Twitter, like I'm like the fucking Antichrist.
Right.
Fuck you. To be honest with you, fuck you. If that's, go ahead.
Yeah. Right.
Sorry.
I don't want to see anything from that douchebag. If he's in my Discord server, guess who's not going to be in my Discord server? Me. I don't want to see his fucking shit. He's an idiot.
So, we were having a discussion about whether or not to let him in, given the fact that he has this long history, and we knew for a fact he was going to get banned at some point. And then he made the decision for us by going on.
So they're talking about me, asshole. They're not talking about you.
No, yeah, I know, but okay, go ahead.
So along the history, why don't you judge the person by the old saying, you judge the person not by the content, you not by the skin color, but the content of the character. You remember that one? You don't judge a book by the cover. Okay. Oh, they're mulling over. They're sitting there like they're all wise men around the King Arthur's table, stroking their beard. Ooh, what are we gonna do with J-Dubs? Well, give me the opportunity. Bring me the server, and you judge me the way I act. I didn't, and by judging me the way I act, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't violate terms of service. I didn't do anything hateful. You kicked me out because you're bigot, because you have bigotry and hate in your heart.
Right. That's just the bottom line. Not only that, but he has fits of rage. Hence the fucking name. But anyway, I just want to say...
So he needs to control himself, so that's something wrong with him. I mean, if he has fits of rage, that's something to do with, maybe it's genetic. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to play that game, you want to play that game? I don't have fits of rage. I can actually control myself and act like a civilized person. I could be a rabid animal. Yeah, sure. Sometimes, if you get to me.
Right.
Go ahead, Will.
All right. So I just wanted to say that when it cuts out, it's actually not lag. It's not fast forwarding or anything. What it's doing is it's my speaker that I'm using, which is the easiest way to get the audio to all of us in here and out. The Bluetooth takes a second to catch up, so.
And calling the mods a bunch of snowflake the F slurs.
The only person that got mad about the pictures of Brett Keane was me, and Will knows why that happened.
Yeah, okay, I'll say this again for everyone in the back. Yeah, Brett Keane said that fucking Rage was drunk, and Rage's daughter came in and said, "Daddy, I need my fucking insulin shot." That's an incident that never fucking happened. As far as I know, I was in there. And his daughter came in and bugged him for something, but they didn't say anything about an insulin shot. Said something about fucking dinner or something. I don't fucking know. It's some innocuous fucking thing. We were all playing Elder Scrolls Online. I think John probably was there. That didn't happen. And I said this over and over and over again. I said this to him in his server, to him. He refuses to talk to me. He refuses to engage. So whatever. At this point, this is just us correcting the record, because now he has the benefit of, it's his server. He scrubbed the server of everything Will Kincaid and Johan and Avraham and Lovesick Glow. It's all gone. They erased everything, and they're not going to provide the receipts. And if they did, even if they can go into the logs and undo all that bullshit, right? They're not going to, I can't go in and verify anything because I'm not allowed in the server. Even if they just let me in the server to go get my fucking, my proof, I listen, fuckhead, I don't have time to fucking take screenshots of absolutely everything. Alright? I have limited space. I have to make thumbnails. Anyway. Oh, they're playing.
Right? They think that it's because, people are rushing across our borders. That's so hilarious.
Oh, they're playing one of your videos from recently. You have the I Love Taurus shirt behind you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What I don't, let me, hold on. I wish I could see what you could see.
Hold on.
But,
You ain't red and all that stuff. What exactly is supposed to be funny there? The fact that Nock has lighter skin?
Shirt.
The fact that Nock was whitewashed growing up because his mother was afraid to express her ethnicity? The fact that there's so much...
Hold on. Hold on. Back up. Play the section where they're critiquing my video from the beginning. I don't remember them even critiquing my video.
No, they're doing it right now.
Video that I made on BitChute. I don't even remember. They didn't even saw. Did they just go right into it without actually saying they're doing it?
But really, he was just taking a chance to be racist. Right? I mean, that's
all
pretty
the way
much all
back.
he was doing.
That's all I see. I mean, if you're challenging somebody to debate, you should tell them at least what you want to talk about.
All right, John, what do you want to talk about? If you were to debate them, what do you want?
Question: What should be a rage debate? What do you think, guys? I'll leave it up to you. What do you think, Will? What's a good topic?
Fuck. I mean,
debate Native Americans and history. Is it the topic on godliness, on what is God, if God exists? I mean, fuck. I mean, there's so much we can do. I mean, I would do anything at this point. I mean,
well, what's your biggest peeve with him that you disagree with him on?
That the fact that he can't act like a human being. Okay, you know what we could talk about? Sensitivity. When does the line? When does a person cross the line? How far what can you say before it becomes offensive? What can you do before it becomes wrong? How's that for a debate? I don't know what do you want to call that. I don't know what that's called. Sensitivity. Debate on whether people are fucking too sensitive in the world today. I don't know.
Something like that. We'll spice it up. I'll think of something. Anyway, here we go.
Right.
I've already called him out for his racism and his homophobia on my channel.
All right.
Right? Like, I've had him on my...
But you've done that with Matt Powell and shit, too, and you've had him on your channel, too. So why is John an exception? That's my fucking question.
So what's wrong with Matt Powell?
Matt Powell doesn't like homosexuals. That's the thing.
Right, but that's because okay, duh, hello, McFly thing. Duh, he's a Christian. Of course he's not going to like it's not that he doesn't like homosexual. You're saying he doesn't accept homosexual marriage, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I think Matt Powell in the past has said that it would be better if they never existed, or I've heard that he said, I only know it secondhand because I don't watch Matt Powell's videos, that he said, they should be exterminated or something. Maybe that wasn't Matt. Maybe that was some other fucking guy, but I don't know.
I highly doubt that Matt, as a Christian preacher, believes that we should round up homosexuals and exterminate them. That doesn't even make any sense. Maybe he doesn't approve of homosexuality. Maybe he doesn't approve of people committing sexual sins. That makes sense. That doesn't mean you're a homophobe. Yeah. Doesn't mean you hate people who are gay. Like, this is the problem. It's like... Fuck, it's like so stupid. I can't believe I have to respond to this. It's like you can't... It's because they're rabid atheists. It's what they're anti-theists. That's the problem. They hate God. They hate religion. They hate religious. So because the religious person accepts that there should be a family unit, God, holiness, these type of things, and technically speaking, homosexuality doesn't necessarily play into, from a Jewish perspective at least, the family unit, right? You need a husband, you need a wife, you need to raise children. There's a sort of unit to it, right? I think in the secular world they call it a family unit, right? Yeah. So homosexuality, it's not that from a Jewish perspective you can be a homosexual. I mean, if you're not Jewish, you can be gay. Because why? Because you're not obligated to be in a family unit. You're not obligated to be married. You're not obligated. I mean, a goy can do whatever he wants. He can do drugs. He can drink, homosexual, jump off a bridge if he wants to. He can do whatever he wants with his life because he's not bound by God. So now they can't separate that, right? They don't see. This is why they should talk to a Jew, because they would find out that I'm actually probably more on their side than Matt Powell.
Right.
I'm an ally, right? Because I don't think homosexuals should be killed or rounded up or whatever Matt Powell is. I don't buy it that he said that, because that doesn't make sense as a Christian preacher. But I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I don't watch that shit.
It's so stupid. I don't even know what the original question was, because it's so stupid. It just says I don't even know why I'm. It's like hurts. Like this, they're trying to figure out to get in their mind.
Okay, so I don't know what they're. I don't know what they're saying live, but it must be something about racial slurs, because Korag Nightwolf says so. If we use racist slurs about Jews, we're just kidding. Get over it.
Yeah. You know how? Just go to my YouTube page and see all the atheists that post hateful.
You close the comments. Did you?
No. On my actual YouTube discussion page. If you go to youtube.com.
Oh, okay.
I'm human scum. I'm subhuman.
But you'll talk
Jews up, kill them.
I mean, but like, would you have a discussion with somebody who said something like that to you?
I have videos on my channel where I talk to actual neo-Nazis.
There you go.
Who
so that fucking settles it.
And I can come to a commonality with him, and I can talk to him as a person, as a human being, and we can get to sort of a consensus of what's really the problem. And once we've finished speaking, he can go, oh, you know what, John, after talking to you, I can actually see where you're coming from. Okay, you're right. Jews aren't running the pornography industry. Jews aren't trying to get white women interbreeding with black people. That is a conspiracy. You're right. It isn't really the Jew. It's really atheists that run. So what I'm saying, like once they can talk to me, and they actually, I actually get people to stop being hardcore racist.
Right, because that's what I said.
I actually can do that.
That's what I said to Knock a long time ago. I'm
a Nazi. I'm a hateful person. I'm a white supremacist, even though I get white supremacists to stop being white supremacists.
Right. Right. I mean, like, it's so fucking... Anyway, let's keep going.
The answer is still no, because you're a racist fuck. I'm looking for honest interlocutors here. But what do you want to debate about?
Reason doesn't want to talk to me. Doesn't want to debate. Because I'm a racist, apparently. Right, a racist. Because you can't have fun anymore in America. You can't joke. You can't say funny things.
All right, so there it is. It's a joke.
All right, we're gonna play
it's a joke. I'm racist because I'm telling a joke. No, you're racist because you're fucking racist. My first experience with this dude, he used a racist Yiddish word, which led to drama on my channel. Him coming on and defending his.
And you keep bringing it up and bringing it up. Fucking hell.
Ass self. Shay has archives of his homophobia.
Do you have archives of your fucking homophobia? Because as I recall, you used to hate fucking gays too. You've on your channel you said that before you went to prison you hated gays and everything. You were a fucking Christian. You didn't like anybody that was. So you went in one way and you came out another way. So what is the story here? There's nothing that can be done. And then on our fucking channel, we read an actual fucking message from Shay saying that fascists can be de-radicalized by talking to them. And Shay is going out on a fucking limb here and saying, oh, well, fucking can't do anything about it. Racist gonna be racist. Ah.
By the way, Schwarze is not a racial term. Schwarz.
I know, we've been over this.
In Yiddish, so it comes from the German word Schwarz. Schwarz means black, but you say it differently in Yiddish. Schwarze and the word means man, so it literally just means black man.
All right, we'll just say the fucking word though.
Okay.
The real one is kafir. It's the same word in fucking Urdu and what's the other one that they speak? Whatever language the fucking Quran is in. I'm sorry, I fucked up. But anyway,
Arabic.
Arabic, thank you. Yeah, it's that's the fucking word. That's the word. It's the same in fucking. So fucking stupid. It means a black soul, someone who's fucking evil, and it's used as a pejorative for African people of African descent. I can't say African American because it's technically used the world over. So, all right. Anyway, here we go.
Question, like you hang out with Brett Keane.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but again, when you make those sorts of jokes, there's ContraPoints did an excellent video on this, but there's a concept in comedy. Ultimately, what we find.
ContraPoints, the fucking liberal fucking bread tuber, is gonna tell us what comedy is acceptable and what's not acceptable. The fucking unfunniest person on the planet is gonna tell us what's funny and what's not funny.
Yeah.
These fucking bunch of fucking milquetoast losers.
If you find something hilarious, like say, the awful racist joke that I heard growing up about, why are Mexicans never in the Olympics because they're running, jumping, and swimming across our borders?
Oh, you said it. You're a fucking racist. If John said Spatza, right? And he said that, and now he's a racist. And guess what, Ella? You're a fucking racist now too. Get the fuck out of the server.
But are people saying that the reason why Mexicans aren't in the Olympics is they're running, swimming, and jumping across the border? Are they doing it out of hate because they hate Mexicans? Or are they just pontificating about how real life imitates a joke? That the joke makes fun of what's going on in real life? So, probably regular people going, they're all jumping and swimming across the border. They're not going, oh, fucking Mexicans, why aren't they in the Olympics? They're fucking running across what's the context?
Right.
What are you fucking talking about?
So here's something that's going on, all right? So I want to point out that Tartan Snowflake is actually Jewish. She said so. She's non-binary Jewish. She affiliates as a female, right? She's a boomer. She's a boomer, right? She identifies as a boomer as well, publicly, right? And they've got some questions for you here, all right? But first one is they do. So first one is a statement. Iron Charioteer. We know Iron Charioteer. He used to be in the server. He fucked off, all right? He says, J-Dubs knows nothing about the origins of his religion. We just talked about it yesterday on a fucking stream. John talks about John knows more about fucking his Judaism than I think anyone on the fucking planet. I mean, that's probably a stretch, but I mean, he's learned. He spent a long fucking time dealing with this. All right?
I constantly talk about the similarities between Sumerian texts and Babylonian texts and Judaism. That's a common. That's like every year I probably do 4 or 5 videos on my channel about that.
Right.
The guy had. This is why they have no idea who I am. Shay's over there. J-Dub's whisperer, thinking he's gonna put out all this propaganda. Oh, I watched the Shay video, so I know I'm a J-Dubs expert now. Right. No, you're not. You're a fucking idiot. That's what you are.
So this guy called Pocus Focus, of course there's no icon, nothing on the channel, says he loves Torah.
Faceless straw. He's a faceless straw.
Right, faceless fucking straw. I'm wearing the bigoted t-shirt too. That's awesome. You should buy one. Anyway, so Pocus Focus says he loves Torah, which supports tribalism, sexism, and other extreme racism. But he's talking about other people. So in this video, Knox says that the Native American people on the reservation do the same thing, yet he wants to be affiliated with the tribe. So what does that make him? Knock, same as yours. Same as yours.
Yeah, I know you are, but what am I?
Oh, here we go.
I know you are, but what am I?
Somebody named Happy Jesus 123. J-Dubs is not ethnically Jewish or Jewish at all. He is LARPing Judaism. Oh, another fake Jew. Before he did Judaism, he was pretending to be in the IRA.
Nakasuchi's LARPing as a Native American then.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. Same as yours, Happy Jesus 123. J-Dubs of Brett Keane Jr. Nothing more. J-Dubs is. Anyway. Iron Charioteer says you can't be criticized if you're married to a hot Brazilian. Well, thank you for at least acknowledging that his wife's fucking attractive. But more to the point, she's fucking black. I don't know how many more fucking times we have to go over this.
She's Native American too. She's Brazilian, Native American.
Yeah, Native American.
Whatever they were called that, whatever they were. I don't know. Is South America different than North America?
No, it's still the Americas. Columbus told me so. Anyway, so we're 11 minutes behind in this fucking thing. So let's try to. Here we go.
Growing up, the people who find that funny think that it's funny in part because they think there's some level of truth to it.
Yeah, but where?
They think that it's because
where?
That's not true. That's not true. People make jokes because it's fictitious.
Well, yeah, but like you made an analogy because
I was just saying about what she was using a great example, the Mexican joke. People are pontificating in a jokeful way about what reality is showing them, right? It's kind of funny. They're trying to take something that's not true in reality, or somewhat true, I should say. That's the correct way of putting it. It's somewhat true, yes, right? Because technically Mexico doesn't really have gold star winners, right? So the joke is, they're all running across the border to America. Ha, ha, ha. It's just a pontificate. It's not true, because if you actually look into it, you would know Mexico does have Olympics, and they do have people that.
The fact that you have to explain a joke to these people is a reflection of their level of intellect.
I know.
It's fucking stupid.
That's so hilarious. Honestly, like that you ain't read and all that stuff, what exactly is supposed to be funny there?
The fact that Joe Biden said you ain't black the same day he did the you ain't red fucking thing. The fact that Nakasuchi is white, told the story about how he got kicked off the reservation, and those two things timed together perfectly. It was fucking hilarious. The fact that Nakasuchi would not engage with him because he insisted that he was a fucking racist. Even though all of the signs point to fucking no. That's what's funny. If you needed it's funny because you didn't get the joke. And because we knew that you weren't going to fucking get it. Because we knew how you were going to fucking take it. I mean, we had every hope that maybe you would have fucking come to your senses. We talked a little bit in front of this. We talked a little bit in front of this about the fucking content. It doesn't even fucking matter. Let's get through this. Jesus Christ.
Enoch was whitewashed growing up because his mother was afraid to express her ethnicity. There's so much.
Joke?
Like, where the fuck is the joke in that? What is supposed to be so funny about photoshopping, like, ceremonial regalia onto Nox's head?
Because he wouldn't fucking engage. Because I've already explained this. I can't fucking keep stopping.
Don't get it. And especially, I've always maintained that it's just my activism. I don't sit here and pretend to be a Native American person. I have...
Yeah, we don't sit here and pretend to be fucking Jewish. We are. That's the fucking bottom line. So, same as yours, again.
So if you're born in this country,
Yeah, go ahead.
So my wife is a Jewish, black Jewish, Native American Brazilian.
Huh.
I just wanted to pontificate that for a second. Go ahead. What are we gonna do?
Well, yeah, no, it's not. This is what I said the other day, and I hate that I have to keep saying that. They just don't listen. They don't watch. They don't listen. They're not interested in engaging. They just want to fucking. They accuse you. They call you John Gish Gallop Gishula. Well, if anybody's Gish Galloping, it's you for fucking. You get on your fucking show and tell outright fucking lies and misrepresent the facts and don't show any fucking receipts. So so for example, when Matt Powell says that Jesus buried the dinosaur bones, right? You ask for receipts. Where are our fucking receipts on this, Knock? Where are your fucking receipts? I'd show everybody. I'd fucking show it off right now, but I'm fucking banned from their server. And even if I switch to my other account briefly just to show that, first of all, it would give away who it is in his fucking server. And second of all, it would show nothing because they've washed us out of the fucking server. They've deleted everything, so I can't go get it for you. So, receipts or it didn't fucking happen, asshat.
But I mean, the joke is it's the same joke that's been the joke since Elizabeth Warren did her DNA test. I mean, he's gonna talk about it here in a little bit, I believe.
Yeah, we joked about that too.
Okay, it's exactly close.
She's 1024th Native American. She's not, like, that's funny. The fact that her and Donald Trump got into a Twitter war over the fact that she couldn't prove that and even then they said that she might not even be Native American. They said that she has less Native American DNA than most people living on the continent today. That's what's funny. The fact that we have to, see this, he's fucking playing games. That's the problem. He's lying. He knows why that's funny. He watches everything Joe Biden does. He knows about the gas. It was front page news for fucking 2 days. Almost 3 days. It was on Twitter. It was everywhere. Hashtag you ain't black. Hashtag you ain't red. Do you see the fucking joke? You fucking mutton head. Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's why it makes people want to do it even more. Makes people want to do it even more. Right? So when you're such a snowflake, when you're such a fucking, troll.
Oh my god, they took the fucking tennis. They're on the live stream. They took the tennis ball that I put over Knox's head, and they're putting it on Knox's head. Okay, so you do understand a joke. He's doing. You remember the thumbnail that I put for one of the videos where I made Knox's head a fucking tennis ball? Do you remember? Can you guys hear me? Okay, it did a thing. I'll be right back. Okay,
the tennis ball. That's me in the video. I said that's not really a good representation of his face.
Oh, okay. I thought that was him doing it live. All right, cool.
Yeah, they can't take a joke like that.
Okay, I was like, oh, so he does understand what a joke is. Nope, wrong.
I don't, Will did this thing with the tennis ball. I don't get it. Can you explain it to me? What is this?
You have a head shaped like a fucking tennis ball. You have a thin layer of hair that goes all the way around your face. You have a head shaped like a fucking tennis ball. It's spherical. Spherical! Okay? Head like a fucking orange. Alright? Do you understand? Oh, fuck it. It's probably gonna... No, I fucking saved it. Alright, cool.
Alright.
Oh, no, it skipped fucking
or
forward.
Not, is Nakasuchi a fucking snowflake?
Well, and honestly, we could have an interesting debate about, and we saw this on Modern Day Debate not too long ago, about whether or not deplatforming or, challenging is the better way to deal with racists and hate mongers. We could have a discussion about, why, people have a problem with jokes and whether or not, you could even have challenged Knock.
That's perfect. Then let's fucking do it. Set it up. I would genuinely love to watch that. Do it. So let's see if he's going to take you up on that.
Quote should be funny,
yeah,
and
I'm
how
not
to
even
do
saying,
them, or even things like that.
I'm not even, Ellie, I'm not even saying that I won't have him on his show, on my show to confront him about this face to face. I just said no.
You said no to what?
Debate you. I'm not going to go on Modern Day Debate or a serious platform to have a serious debate with an interlocutor that's not serious. I might have you on my channel so I can call you a racist douchebag. Maybe. I haven't decided yet.
That's not
that would be actually giving you what you...
I wasn't actually challenging him to an actual fucking legitimate debate. I just wanted to come on the show and fucking let's lock horns and act like fucking animals if you want. That's all I was saying. I didn't want to make it into a big fucking stink, but if he wants to make it into a big fucking stink, We can do it.
Even Tony Designs in the chat right now says you really can't say modern day debate is a serious platform in the same sentence.
That is true. I mean, it is kind of a fucking joke.
Tony, all the fucking bootlickers are out. So there's a lot of people that defended me and defended you in the past that said I wouldn't fucking, you're not a racist, you're not this and that. And they said this to me. And you know what? Maybe I'll just bring out the chat logs in my private messages of all these fucking people saying this so that we can prove that these people are fucking bootlickers and they don't really have real opinions. They just go with whatever the fuck, Oh, okay, so one of our guys is in the server, and he's in their fucking chat right now, masquerading and as a liberal. Thank you. I know who you are. You know who you are, and I appreciate you. He's a guy that we have a.
They're fat shaming me. They're fat shaming me, and they're also making fun of the way I talk because of the way I speak. They're making fun of me, so they're ableists. They're fucking ableist bigots, and they're fat shaming me for being overweight.
Right.
And so I just want to point that out. That this is the people that follow him. The people who watch.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing is that it's rules for thee, but not for me. That's the way it is. And that's
true. I do admit I don't speak correctly. Sometimes I mess up on words. I have a problem with dyslexia. I said them wrong. But I keep going. I keep trugging along because I'm not going to let that hold me back.
Right.
And you can make fun of me for it. You can belittle me for it. But you know what I mean. You could either treat me like a human being and understand that people are different. Faults, and they have positives, they have negatives, but hey, you're the liberal that's supposed to be love and happy rainbows, but I guess that's not the case.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go.
Feed the manatees, any of them.
Well, and honestly, we're about to go on Modern Day Debate to debate fucking fine-tuning, and I'm actually kind of excited about that, even though I have problems with James and some of the things that he's done on his channel. You and I have talked about this openly.
Yeah, don't
Okay, then what was this fucking video about? You start off with all this fucking hate because you're baiting people into watching. By the way, this is the most fucking live viewers I've seen in your fucking chat in a long time, Knock. A long fucking time. So exactly what I told you. Maybe he's taking my fucking advice because I did tell him once that if you really want, because he had changed some stuff on the channel because he lost monetization, right? And I told Allie this too because we were talking and she knows why I run with fucking and Matt Powell servers and stuff like that. It's because it's to keep an eye on him. It's not worth fucking pointing out now. And Knock has seen the fucking receipts for that too. Those receipts exist. You can fucking show them off. I don't give a fuck because now I have new bots in there anyway. So, the point being, I don't know what the fuck I was going with that. Fuck it, we'll just play. Maybe I'll remember.
Yeah.
Be good friends.
Yeah, well, I don't have a problem with James himself as a person. I have a problem with some of the topics that he does on Modern Day Debate because I think that ultimately he's pushing conspiracy theories and other things. And I've talked about this openly on the channel and on Twitter.
Allie doesn't like the flat Earth debates, especially. But there have been other debates, and it's not like you hide that.
You don't pay his bills. You don't fucking pay his bills, motherfucker. It's his private fucking channel. If he wants to have whoever he wants to have, this is the problem with liberals. They don't actually believe in liberty. They don't actually believe in freedom. That's his channel. He can have whatever he wants. He's a debate platform, and and he wants to have a show where a flat earther is going to debate a round earther. Okay. That's his choice to do so. And you're going to sit there and cringe, oh, it's so wrong. Oh, I want to deplatform him. That's censorship culture shit in today's age. And this is why I get in fights with Will all the time on this. This is the millennial generation. This is the Gen X generation. Fucking hand-eating Tide Pod generation. Yeah, cancel people. Oh, you hurt my feelings. I don't like what you say. Cancel. And then they fucking cancel you, or they put a blog out. This is what the type of shit they do too. They go to people. They go to fucking businesses. Have this person shopping at your store. He's a racist. He's a hateful person, and they get people banned and they ruin people's lives. This is what they do.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Like our fucking secret agent who's working for us.
And I just want to say, for a racist, I'm supposed to be a racist. I'm going on the Modern Day Debates platform with James. He's going to host a show, and I'm going to be tagging up with G-Man, and we're going to be talking about how atheism and evolution is a form of racism, and that it was developed as racist ideology. Okay, so that
would be neat to watch. I'll fucking yeah.
I'm gonna be fighting against racism, you fucking, tennis ball fucking head. So you don't even know anything about me.
I know, they see one video, they know that you're attached to Brett Keane, and they go, fucking racist! These are the same people that, like Shay, for example, on Twitter, making remarks about how she doesn't believe in cancel culture, and then Nock and Allie chime in, and they say some shit on Discord that say that they don't believe in cancel culture, yet that they do this shit, and they try to do the fucking same thing. So whatever.
This is all what they're trying to do. But what they're trying to do with this video, they're trying to fucking ostracize me in the community. They're trying to cancel culture me, really. That's really what they're trying to do, right? And they did that with Low, and you will with the server. Black.
Well, that's another thing. One more thing I want to point out. The fact that Low has not been mentioned once yet. Not once.
They did earlier.
Where?
They threw some shade. They threw a little shade at her, yeah.
No, they basically Nox said, I got kicked. He didn't do it. He doesn't know who did it.
It was Shay.
We don't share a server. And then Allie explained that one of the mods, she didn't say who, kicked me because they were concerned about spying.
Spying? What are you doing in your server that you need to be concerned about fucking spying for? Some illegal racist fucking shit? What do you get up to in your fucking server, Nock? like literally,
he doesn't run his own server. He doesn't run his own server to the extent that he didn't even know why I had been kicked.
I have, yeah, exactly. So just get the fuck off of Discord. Log out of Discord. Log out. Let a bot put your fucking videos up like it already does. It's good. It's a bot called Captain Hook, and it fucking uploads your fucking Twitter and your videos and everything automatically. And stay the fuck off of Discord. Take the fucking Discord fucking Patreon thing away, and just give it up, because you can't fucking handle it, because your mommy has to handle everything for you. Jeez. Fuck.
Holy shit, my challenge with the Amazing Atheist video on BitTubers got fucking 3,000 views. Holy shit.
See, we're pulling in
twice as much. I made twice as much in one day than he would make in a fucking week in views.
In views.
Holy shit.
Exactly. On another fucking platform that doesn't censor people. They're censoring you too, Nock. I invite you to come over to fucking BitTube. I really do. I've told you in the past, and you said you think about it. You absolutely should, because there's tons of fucking things for you to talk about. You don't have to keep talking about the S.J. Thompson and those two fucking lovely Christian ladies who fucking talk about, saving yourself for God or whatever the fuck, and Matt Powell and Misha Popoff over and over and over again. I just want you to know that every single one of the fucking videos that you mentioned me in has generally more views than your average fucking video. And it's probably because I'm linked to Brett Keane, and you can use it in the tags, and you say Brett Keane Manatee, and you know the whole fucking thing. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying that I'm more entertaining. I'm saying that I fucking told you this in the past. He wanted to do a thing where, I don't want to misstate this. We discussed doing a thing where me and a couple of other people in my server would pose as like a kayfabe villain for his channel, and now he's looking for reasons for that to be the case. I don't know if there's probably not a connection. He probably doesn't even remember this conversation, but I feel like that's what he's doing, to be honest with you. So anyway, we're going to catch up with this video again.
to him. The other one that I had an issue was the nationalism debate. He had actual Nazis on his channel arguing nationalism, and they did flat out argue ethno-nationalism, and I have an issue with that.
Well, and I don't. And people can disagree about these things. See, I mean,
just like John
me and
said.
Ali are about as close of friends as you can be, and we can still sit here and disagree about it, because I think...
What do you disagree with Ali about? Disagree with Ali on what? Does anybody have a clue? Can somebody point me in the...
I think what they disagree is I think Nox says an 8-inch dildo is really good, but I think Ali says 12-inch.
Right. Oh, man, that's got to be awkward. Oh, by the way, so unlike Nock, who says that they're going to go visit their friends, like Ali, for example, I actually do. And my friends actually fucking visit me. And when we set something up, it actually happens. So John's not exactly my ally. John's like my Jim Majors, right? From back in the day of his fucking thing. Where he's
saying, there's someone in the comments saying that I'm brainwashing you, Will, into Judaism.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the joke. Yeah, that's a running joke here if you don't remember, because I brainwashed Low. There was a whole fucking, the beginning of an episode is that I'm such a fucking, I think it was the Tuesday episode, last Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, I see. Iron Charioteer. Iron Charioteer used to be in our server. He's not the mole, by the way, that I'm aware of. But I'm pretty sure that Iron Charioteer might be a poem masquerading. I don't know. I don't want to blow his cover if he is. So, at any rate, nobody's gonna. These fucking mutton heads aren't gonna watch this far. They don't have the fucking. They don't understand nuance. They don't like nuance. It scares them. Anyway, here we go.
That particular debate was, I don't think the opposition to the Nazis was strong enough, but I think you should actually have Nazis on your fucking channel.
He's criticizing you for not beating back the Nazis hard enough.
Oh, with me having Nazis on the channel, yeah.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, I think that I said something similar.
You did fucking rag on me for that, yeah.
Yeah, well, next time...
I could have gone hateful, but I choose not to.
Yeah, I mean, that's just my, you try to be cordial. I don't know. Well, it's just styles, I guess. It's a difference in styles. I would have fucking...
Well, if you're never going to be able to have anyone on your channel, if you invite a guest on your show and then you just fucking crucify them like Jesus Christ, then the next guy you invite on, he's going to say, why would I want to come on when you just fucking killed the other guy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love... Oh, Shay says that I think J-Dubs is a Nazi, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
I goose step. Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, because they let open fucking Nazis into synagogues very often. Yeah, that's a done thing. I mean, do people at your show know that you do YouTube videos and stuff?
There's some people that do, yeah.
Yeah, so I imagine that
people who are friends with me on Facebook and people that I'm more involved with on Facebook know that I do YouTube videos, but not people who don't really associate or talk to me.
Okay, so there, I guess we gotta catch up here.
Combat them with facts and combat them with raw truth and call a spade. Always call them what they are, a Nazi. A white supremacist. Always slip that in. Don't let them get away with being taken seriously.
All right. Well,
and that would be my issue with that debate.
Well, and this is the difference, I think. Whereas with Nock and I have a more subtle version of his opinion. I think that taking on the larger platforms, the people who already have a large audience, and debating them directly the way that, say, Vosh does, is a very effective way. But when you bring on nobodies onto your channel, and that's the issue that I have.
It does depend on who your interlocutors are. So like Brian Steve.
That's a disgusting, bigoted thing to say. Nobody, every human being is valuable. You fucking cunt. Who are you to say? Who do you say is a nobody? You're gonna refer to another human being as a nobody? That is disgusting. I find that vile. That a liberal is gonna refer to someone as a nothing.
Everybody, and you know what? Again, Shay said this. And I have the fucking screenshots. I might be able to fucking pull it up. saying that no one is beyond redemption. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna fucking pull it up.
Is beyond redemption.
Whoever sent me that screenshot about fascists, can you send that to me again, please? I know you're fucking listening.
All right, we'll get to it.
We'll get to
play
it.
The video.
Yeah.
Right, let's play the video.
Nathan Thompson. I haven't actually watched that debate. I have heard about it. And I've heard from many people on both sides, Christians, atheists alike, that praise got his ass handed to him in that debate. And in that situation, you need the flat earther to lose those debates. So, I mean, that's why I ultimately didn't bring the neo-Nazi onto my channel when I had the chance, because people told me, like, are you going to be able to combat everything he's saying? I couldn't at that time. I probably couldn't now. So I'm not saying that I would have a neo-Nazi.
Knock has gotten blown the fuck out on more than one occasion on debates. Honestly, I have more faith in you, John.
He gets blown out a lot, especially since he's
in
prison.
See, that's funny.
I think
because
that's a joke about being in prison. Now Knock.
Explain it to him, because I don't think he gets it.
I know he doesn't get it. So you've been in prison, right?
Right.
And there's a running gag, Knock, that when people go to
the audio cut out. Hold on 1 sec. I'll be back and start again.
Gag is there, Knock, is that when people go to prison, there's something called the prison bitch. So I just made a joke referring to you as the prison bitch, and that you were pounded like a prison bitch, and you got blown out like a fucking prolapse in your asshole. Now, that doesn't mean it's part of reality now. It could be that you weren't ever fucked in the ass in prison. Maybe they were using your mouth hole as a nice fucking...
Listen,
nice
I'm not saying... Listen, I think what J-Dubs is trying to say is that...
Sometimes a joke doesn't match reality. Sometimes you can have fun. Sometimes you can have fun by saying something, and it's not true.
He's saying that we don't know. I mean, he's not saying that you were a prison bitch. All he's saying is we can't really know, right?
So that is funny. So when I referred to you, when Will made a innocent saying that you got blown out on many occasions, referring to you being a really shitty debater, I came in with the right hook and made a jab at a sexual joke about you being in prison.
Right. Rape. Yeah, it's a rape joke, maybe. I don't know. I assume some prison.
Let's be honest. It was a fucking rape joke. But
I was gonna say, well, some consent. I assume some. I assume are good people, but. You see, that's fun. Hold on, I gotta explain that. You see, that's funny because
they're coming on the border. Tom, I assume are good people, but they're mostly rapists.
Oh, fuck.
They're not bringing in the best in
the best, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying is that we gotta.
Knock. That was a Trump joke. What Will did. He made a funny. He connected your situation to the Trump situation of him announcing presidency. That was really funny. But because you got to stick up your fucking ass, and you got to be fucking grumpy. You got to be Mr. I'm Mr. Rage. I'm seeing red with my fucking tomahawk. I'm a red man getting red. It's like. You can't take a fucking joke, asshole. I mean, it's funny.
It's funny because you have no sense of humor. Or if you do have a sense of humor, it's behind closed doors. Not unlike what happened to you in prison, maybe. We're not sure. I'm not saying... See what I did there was...
Oh, man. That's not gonna get fucking old. I mean, that's pretty good. You keep hitting those right hooks, man. That's pretty good.
Fuck. Okay, video. We're 13 minutes behind now. We're catching up.
Oh boy, Baruch Hashem.
Be in a very specific situation to where you can make sure, almost to like a 99.9%.
Are you saying rape jokes are funny? I'm not saying rape jokes are funny. I'm just saying that particular rape joke was funny in that context. Are you kidding?
Fucking rapists apologize.
You ain't supposed to laugh in court. You can't. I can laugh any goddamn time I want to. Anyway, now we're 17 minutes behind.
I just win that debate, but you're gonna win it soundly to where there can be no doubt.
Well, and for me, again, you know, I don't have an issue with James personally. I've never had an issue with him personally. I think that early on in the channel, he did not do a very good job of moderating, and I think that he's done a much better job of establishing sort of more of a structured debate on his channel.
He's a good dude. He genuinely likes debates, and yeah, he has become kind of like the replacement for the Non Sequitur show, and it has become more about entertainment.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, cut me off, Knock.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to. Go ahead.
I was saying...
I'm gonna check something because Aries is in their chat now. I want to see if Aries.
I think Knock needs to check his male privilege by talking over a woman every fucking second. That's what I think. What happened?
Oh, Aries is somebody who's in our server who's talking who's in the chat now. I don't know what they're talking about. Apparently they're gonna get into. Did you say something about monetization? Or I know that I have. I don't know if you did.
I don't think so. Oh, I said I will debate him for free. We can do charity or something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and I think he's done a much better job of bringing structured debates onto his channel and actually, like, allowing people to speak what, like, you know, here's your side, there's your side, without shouting over each other. I think that he's done a lot better job of that in the last couple of months, you know, but... Like I said, there are certain debates on there that I'm curious as to why he decided to platform some of the people that he decided to platform, because they didn't have the level of clout that they would in order to combat their ideas. Like, he ended up platforming people who got much larger followings because of the fact that he platformed them. And I've been vocal about that.
Oh my god, that was 30 seconds of talking solid with one breath. That's a fucking... I just want to point out that's a feat. I've tried to do that before. I've tried to go 2 minutes without breathing and just talking. No, okay. Oh my fucking god. Ian Chariotea says J-Dubs never buy crackling from a moil.
Never buy crack from a moil. I don't know what that means.
Okay, he says Will Kincaid... Shay says Will Kincaid is likely downloading Patreon exclusives and sending them to people. No, it's not the case. Actually, what the real truth of the matter is, I don't even look. I just like my cute little name up there on his fucking end card, to be honest with you. And not only that, but I put in money beforehand, so I'm supposed to be getting a shirt, right? If he fucks me on this shirt, I'm gonna I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. I think a lawyer is too much. I'll probably do something really funny to fuck with him, but I haven't really considered. But I do want my fucking shirt. If I haven't gotten my shirt by December of this year, I'm gonna be real fucking irate because you said one thing and you're gonna do something else. But I'm still on the fucking end card and I still give you money. If you need more money, I'll give you more fucking money, whatever. But I want my fucking shirt. I don't know what the fuck the shirt is. I don't care if it says Baby Manatee, and I don't care if it's got a picture of fucking your asshole. I really don't. But I was promised something, and you know. That's what I fucking want. What I do with the shirt afterwards is for my OnlyFans account. So anyway,
Alright, let's play it. Let's go.
Downloading the Patreon and fuck you.
It's always a conspiracy theorist with these people.
Oh, hold on. Shay says Will is jealous that I'm making bank on OnlyFans. You fucking hot. You're jealous that I'm making more money on my day job than you've made in the entire year. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I got 100 fucking... You know, it doesn't even matter how much I have in my fucking bank account.
Where's Shane? Where's he speaking from? How are you talking to him?
I'm not. I'm looking at their chat. I'm reading their chat.
Okay.
Shay is saying, I don't have an OnlyFans, it's a joke. Yeah, okay, see, that's the funny thing is that you understand what jokes are. You make alt-right jokes all the fucking time, and then it's okay because you're transgender. Okay, whatever, fuck you. Let's keep going. There's so much fucking bullshit to go through.
You've talked about my debate also with Cygart, which I think was a fantastic debate, and I'm glad that I got to do it. I'm glad that I'm getting to come back on. So clearly there's no bad blood between us. But as far as stuff like J-Dubs is a nobody. J-Dubs is a pain in the ass that people know for his infamy, and if he were to be platformed on there again, like, it would just increase his notoriety in...
He's being platformed on there again, so guess fucking what? Whoop!
I've been on there for three times, discussing that Jesus Christ was a fictional character. Okay, then the next time I'm beyond, hopefully soon. I don't know exactly. James didn't give me a date, and we're going to talk about the racism of evolution. and I think that's going to be a really great debate. Me and Gene Man. So I'm really fucking going to be a little. I'll be honest with you, Will. I have a feeling that these scumbags are probably going to email James and try to get me deplatformed, since that's what they're talking about.
They had a fucking Nazi on. They've already talked about it, right? On Modern Day Debate, ethno-nationalists.
Yeah. Well, let's see. James is a good guy, and I know James, and I'm actually really good. Actually, James and I are on good terms, and he knows I'm not a fucking racist. What the fuck, So hopefully everything will work out.
Yeah. Anyway,
go ahead.
Bring anything to the table.
Yeah. I mean, I have no interest in that. Again, I might have a conversation about your racism, but again, probably won't. But let's continue this. We do got a few more minutes, and I've probably been streaming long enough, so let's get
still.
there.
By the way, I want to point this out. We still have 21 more minutes worth of shit to go through.
Yeah.
Part is the Elizabeth Warren part.
And I've got a bit of love to drop for Divine Disbelief at the end. They just premiered a video today at noon when we started streaming, and so I wanted to drop a link and everything for anybody who ended up here instead of there.
Yeah. Nathan DM'd me about that. So here we go.
You don't want to talk to racists. Who's a fucking racist? Racists are people who go out and fucking beat up people who are different color skin. That's a racist.
That's not a racist.
I mean,
that's not a racist. What a bunch of fucking idiots. What is that then? Oh, you just give it. It's right. It's foreplay, I guess, is what he's trying to say. That's love. That's love. That's love. What the fuck? I can't. I don't know if I can do. Oh my god, let's just play it.
Form of racism.
Yeah, that's not all of what a racist is. You don't have to go out and beat people up. If you have a belief that a race is inferior to you, to your race, if you're making racist.
Greg, I'm gonna just
wrong,
keep interrupting like
wrong.
Greg,
all right.
I don't. I can't be a racist because why?
You're being racist in that moment.
Wrong.
I mean,
fucking wrong.
It's not what I mean. You don't have to be a neo-Nazi,
fake news,
skinhead like we had in the '90s, going out beating up black people to be a fucking racist. You don't have to be a KK.
Yeah, it's called being a crypto Nazi, crypto white nationalist, crypto fascist, everything's crypto, everything's hidden, it's secret. It's somebody who they show all the characteristics, but they don't.
Stop yid whistling. Stop yid whistling, you yid.
Yid whistling. I almost forgot about fucking yid whistling. That's so funny. You say if you speak in fucking Yiddish, you're yid whistling, right? Okay, wonderful, Baruch Hashem. Oh fuck, I did it again. God damn it. Anyway, 22 minutes. This just goes on and on and on.
All you have to do is hit the space bar and automatically unpauses the YouTube video.
Oh no! I'm on my phone playing the. It's yeah.
Crossing a yard to be a fucking racist. If you make racist statements and you get called out for them, there's a few things that you can do. If you're not a racist and you make racist statements, you can apologize for those racist statements. You don't say, hey, it's a joke, get the fuck over it. I'm sorry.
Well, not only that, but let's...
Oh, okay, here's a funny thing. Okay, so this was fucking hilarious. Shay said, we recently had a couple of Holocaust deniers on for a Draw Muhammad stream. Actually, that's not fucking true. He wasn't even in the stream. Thanks for taking the bait, though. You fucking moron. You fucking moron. He said, so that pumpkin face guy, right? Was he ever on that stream? Do you recall? Is that still on?
I remember him showing up.
Oh.
Never showed up.
Oh, never showed up. See, you just believe everything I fucking say. I've already gaslighted you to the point where you'll take anything out of my fucking mouth. All I have to do is use simple reverse psychology, right? Fucking, what a fucking idiot.
We're gonna be here all day if you just keep responding to
I know, I'm so fucking sorry. Oh, here we go. There you go.
Because, like, as a Native American and as somebody who lives in Washington, I've made a number of Native American jokes about my own tribe. But the thing is, and again, ContraPoints, I think, did a brilliant job talking about this on her video about trans jokes and about the humor of the alt-right. Most people who are outside of whatever culture it is that they're making jokes about, like, lean on stereotypes and put forward these very boring, basic, kind of the same attack helicopter type things, whereas when trans people joke about each other, they make very targeted, kind of hilarious jokes because they've lived that experience, so they understand what it is to be that. They're just...
Not real. Okay, so let's ask our resident tranny. What is she talking about? Can you give an example?
I think that she's just talking about things like, for example, you just have more insight into the experience, so you can make jokes maybe about aspects of it. Like, for example, Will, you saw my joke about, like, your dick falling into your pant leg. Like, a cis person might not necessarily understand that.
Okay, well, I fucking did.
That's a fallacious argument, though. That's saying that you can't make a joke unless you're part of...
agree with it.
No, I'm just saying what Ellie is saying is a fallacious argument. I have to be black or to make black jokes. I have to be a Jew or to make Jew jokes. That's silly. Why can't I make any joke I want? I thought we don't see color. I thought we were all equal.
Right.
I thought we live in a free society. And not only that, philosophically speaking, a person that's not black can't pontificate about blackness, or what it means to be black, or the black experience, or a news reporter who's white can never make a news report on something that happens in the projects because who is he? He doesn't live there. He's not from there.
Right.
It's a silly way of thinking, really.
I mean, more or less, we're already having this fucking debate. I don't know how many fucking... we don't have any, it's fine. They're all over there watching the fucking thing anyway. So, alright. Let's see how far behind we are. Maybe they've stopped the stream by now.
No,
each other, their commentaries on their own experience.
Like
the Native American jokes that I've tossed forward, like, I've tossed them a little bit in private with Nog. There have been other jokes that I've put forward once or twice on stream.
Tell us a Native
rooted
American
in
joke then, asshole.
They're not rooted in racism. They're not rooted in discrimination. The kinds of joke that you put forward about not being or not being Native, that's rooted in discrimination. The kind of joke that I'm...
It's rooted in the fact that he got kicked off the reservation for not being red enough. That literally the color of his skin. That's why it's funny. It's fucking hilarious because he's a guy going around calling everybody a fucking racist. Meanwhile, the thing that he's calling people racist over, the people that he supposedly belongs to, kicked him off the fucking reservation. That's why it's funny. I mean, I have to explain humor to people. It's very esoteric, I guess. Maybe one day, he'll fucking bonk his fucking melon head on the coffee table or something, and it'll come to, and he'll realize that, humor is subjective. Just because you don't get a joke doesn't mean it's not funny. Anyway, are you guys still here, or do I gotta fix this thing again?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Alright, great, cool. Alright, we're gonna keep going.
Reservation life, about other things of that nature, like, or even about my own religion, those are rooted in my experience. They're a commentary on the experience of being Native American, not a discriminatory attempt to minimize that experience.
The hashtag you ain't black, that's racist as fuck. Because
Yeah, Joe Biden's a racist and you're voting for him, you dumb nuts. You're voting for him because you think that he's less racist than fucking Orange Man. Anyway, whatever. Here we go.
As I was a gangbanger when I was 17 years old, that's what black is. So because I was that, I'm trying to be black, or because I speak a certain fucking way, I'm trying to be black. I mean, it's very fucking racist, dude. And if you can't see that, that's not on me. That's on you. That's your deal.
Hold on. Pause the video.
Oh, because he doesn't get it.
Hold on. Is he calling me out, or is he calling Joe Biden out?
No, he actually...
He's saying he doesn't understand why you said you ain't black. He thinks that you are saying that to him because he thinks that you think he's trying to imitate...
My God.
He's so fucking stupid. Do you not pay attention?
He already in the video explained it.
Oh my God, we really do.
I put the hashtag you ain't black because it's a popular tag and it's funny. And what really I put on after it, hashtag you ain't red, as a fucking parody of fucking Joe Biden, you fucking muttonhead.
He doesn't even get. All you had to do was click the hashtag, you fucking moron. It was trending for 2.5 fucking days. Oh my fucking god! I thought that he had. Sometimes I joke around and call him a fucking idiot, right? He's not like literally mentally disabled, right? But on the other hand, I'm starting to have second guesses about that initial. What's the word I'm looking for? Assessment. Thank you. So, oh my god, there's so much more.
He's raging on me.
He doesn't even get it.
When you have some fucking idiot, this white guy with dementia running for president, if you have problems, you got problems thinking about who you're gonna vote for. You ain't black. I mean, what the fuck?
And then the same day, it was trending because it was a double whammy. Joe Biden said that on MSNBC, and we played the clip, or CNBC, or some bullshit. I said it in the video, that he was going to defeat, Joe Biden said that he was going to defeat Joe Biden. And I think that's probably, a broken clock. Joe Biden is going to defeat Joe Biden by keeping opening his stupid mouth and getting on television and doing all this fucking stupid, tripping over everything. Anyway.
Oh man. So
he said fucking, in this video, he said, I think 4 or 6 minutes ago. Okay, now they're fucking ending it. Great. Okay, he said, so that means that we've only got a half an hour left to watch, I guess. He said in this video that he was going to end at fucking 6 minutes ago in this video, and it goes on for almost a half an hour or more. He doesn't have any concept of time. Yeah. Anyway, here we go.
Let's continue.
Racists are pieces of garbage who go around hurting people for their racist beliefs. No one's a racist. You want to kick my friend Will and Lo out of a server because they're friends with me? You want to talk about piece of shit? That's a racist piece of garbage move. Kicking people out of fucking servers because of who they know and who they talk to? Who the fuck are you, Mussolini?
Again, I didn't kick anybody out.
Yeah, because you're a pussy and you don't even run your own shit, you moron. You fucking mutton head.
Technically, he did kick them out, because he is the owner of the server. So whenever a mod or an admin acts, he really needs to take responsibility.
No, okay, so here's the reality. Hold on, here's the reality. He actually turned ownership over. He's just a user in his server with elevated status. He doesn't own the server anymore.
What's the name of the server?
It's Naka's Nation.
Noks Nation?
Yeah, I think I sent you a link a long time ago.
Right, Noks Nation. So it's Noks server.
It has his name on. It has his fucking name on it, but it's not actually owned by him in any way.
Well, it's still. I mean, if you have someone who delegates power, you have delegated power to. They're acting in your name, right? If Trump was to send someone overseas to act on his behalf, you can't say, well, Trump can't turn around. Well, he just did whatever he wanted to. I have nothing to do with it. No, you have all to do with it. It's your responsibility. So right. You can cut it up in different ways. You could say, well, he handed it over. He's just a user. He's a nobody now. But technically speaking, I just assumed it's his server. So maybe it isn't his server, so I apologize if I missed.
No, he made the server himself, and then he handed ownership over to somebody else. Because that was a decision that he made, because he said that he didn't think that he could be trusted to govern properly. Which is true, because he handed the server over to somebody else. Like a muttonhead.
Control over his faculties, because he's such a incompetent, inept person. That's sad. I mean, if that's the case, then you need help. I mean, who are you to, talk about me and my problems? I mean, you got some problems. Maybe you should go to a fucking group home and talk to a fucking therapist for a fucking month and try to fix your issues. I mean, if you can't run a Discord server because you have issues, that's rough. That's rough.
All right,
rough. You're talking about a Discord server, a forum, an online group chat. You can't run it?
Yeah.
Well, you want to talk about stereotypes? Go ahead.
He's gonna criticize Trump and shit, but he doesn't even have his ability to govern, and he doesn't even have the ability to govern his own Discord server. So I really wouldn't fucking talk. But anyway, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just went off, so we have
Not even
exactly
banned them.
we have a half hour left. So let's just go through it.
Will got banned. Will got banned by Shay because of the conversation that he and Shay had. Lo got banned by a different moderator because they were concerned about the continuous drama in the server.
Yeah, like Allie will straight up tell you, because I was talking to Allie.
Yeah, because you're a fucking coward. You roundy-headed, goofy-looking fuck. Anyway.
No, I was just talking to Lo. Lo had sent me a link to Brett King's stream that day, and wanted me to come on and combat the shit that Will and Brett were saying about me.
Right.
No, I had no issues with Lo. I didn't even...
Over and over and over again, we've requested that you do this, and you won't fucking do it. Instead, you hide on your little fucking channel and you talk shit from afar, because that's what pussies do. That's what fucking pussies do. And you talk shit, you're gonna beat my ass and this, that, and the other thing. I said it once, I'll say it again. I'm not afraid of you. I don't care if you're fucking 7 feet tall. All I gotta do is kick one leg out from underneath you and you'll be on the fucking ground. That's it. So don't talk all this shit, you're gonna kick my ass. Like, I don't fucking know about it. One of your mods is fucking working for me, you moron. Just like in fucking Shay's server. Like, I don't fucking know. I can see your fucking mod chat, you idiot. Anyway.
The only thing fucking Nock can beat is the fucking Earth when he's doing a fucking rain dance around a fire.
Oh, man. He's made racist remarks that are stereotypical, though, on... a charity stream that we did for a guy that he used to be in our server. I don't know if he's still here. I guess I can take a quick look. His name is Lieutenant Knives. He's an Australian. He was blown up in Afghanistan or someplace. He can't talk about it for some reason. I don't know. Let's see. No, he's not in the server anymore. Well, that sucks. Anyway, we were doing a stream for him to raise him some money because he had cancer in his back and he got blown up, and his dad was an asshole and wouldn't give him any fucking money to help him, so we raised some money, right? So we were having a drinking contest, and he said, I don't know, the red man can't handle his alcohol, but the Irish, and he was making Irish and fucking red man jokes. He was making lowbrow fucking jokes about Native Americans. That stream is on his fucking channel. It's called, just look up a Raging Atheist charity stream.
Which is true, by the way. Native Americans are scientific. They can't handle liquor like the rest of the people of the world. If they drink alcohol, it could be detrimental to their health.
Right. So
it's true. It's not it's kind of a low kick. It's kind of funny, but that's not really the joke. The joke is, well, the Irish part of the joke, right? Because he's connecting it to, an Irishman can drink all he fucking wants, right? But that's okay, right? You can make fun of the Irish people, right? You can make fucking jokes about the Irish, but okay.
Right, because they're white, right?
They're fucking potatoes.
Me and Ali have talked. There are valid concerns about spying, but at the same time, we don't think that person really broke any rules. And
spying of what? Spying on who?
Spygate. Hashtag Spygate.
Yeah, you should really be concerned about your own fucking mods, because what am I going to spy on? That Lo is not Lo and me and John, we were not anybody of elevated status in your fucking server, all right? So any private conversations, for all intents and purposes, we couldn't see. But it's what you don't know that's the issue. Yet you're concerned about spying from people who have no ability to see inside of your private chats. What's public is public, right? What are you doing in your server that you need to be concerned about spying for? What is this, the fucking Cold War between my server and your server? Like, if I talk shit, we're openly fucking talking shit about you on the fucking internet. And we've invited you to come talk to us and talk shit and break balls and everything else. And you've hung out with us and you were cool. And then all of a sudden, one day, you go off about fucking a t-shirt. See, this is the problem. This is what happened last time. You took something on faith. You took somebody's word. They were wrong. You admitted you were wrong. And then everything went back to the way it was before, right? Because you don't know. You don't look into anything. You're looking to cash in on John's fucking name. That's really what this is. It's not about me. It's not about Lo. It's about you trying to cash in on the fact that fucking John is a fucking gnat's fucking pubic hair away from Brett Keane, and Brett Keane has some notoriety and status, and he's known for, he was an atheist, now he's a Christian situation, and you're using that to get fucking views. That's all this is about. That's all this ever was. Because otherwise, you know, because now you could just sit there and fucking make pot shots at us without actually fucking addressing us face to face, because I guarantee I'll fucking back you into a corner. You would not talk like this to me to my fucking face. I guarantee you. Because we've had confrontations, and I went on your fucking thing. There's tons of videos about me on his fucking channel. And he was going to rip me a new one. And then we got talking, and all of a sudden he got timid. Because all this is just peacocking. It's posturing. It's not, it's fucking empty fucking words. I'm not... That's why I'm not getting, like, legitimately fucking upset about this. What I am saying is that you're a fucking liar, and this is dirty fucking techniques. This is dirty. We've invited you to do this in the open, and what do? You fucking sit there and you throw your own shit at us, and you go, ha ha, you can't fucking, you know, get to me. Whatever, fuck you. Eat my shit. I'm sorry, was that too hateful?
Yeah, a little rough.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Alright. Anyway.
Like to. But yeah, I didn't ban nobody.
Yeah, like, that's a discussion that needs to happen at some point is, you know, like, stop assuming that you know why you were banned. Like, stop
it was
assuming
just
that
a
you guys...
fucking coincidence. It was just a fucking coincidence. Nock didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing, guys. How much could it didn't do make if it didn't do nothing? Alright? Fuck.
People that got banned were banned for the raid. Like, Will got banned for the shitty stuff that he said to Shay, and Lo got banned because, again, another moderator was concerned about drama and spying and was fed up with the constant drama that was going on, so Lo...
Yeah, there were a bunch of people, including yourself, who were in my fucking server, too, who had frequently attended. And you ban anyone who's connected to me because they're connected to me. Spying what? What spying? What is the concern? So I can see what you're saying about me in your server. So fucking what? It's what is the concern? What am I gonna see that's so fucking harmful to you? Oh, the fact that you're just making bullshit up so that I can screenshot shit. That's what they're concerned about. So that I can show that I was fucking right. That's what they're hiding. Wonderful. Baruch Hashem.
Got banned.
But we thought for Lo to actually be able to stay in the server because...
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said hashtag Will was right.
Yeah.
Had productive discussions in multiple channels with people on the server.
And this stupid shit with Discord is like what makes me not be on Discord very much anymore. Like when I first, like I'm hardly ever there anymore. It seems to be just like nonstop drama. It really has made me lose interest in Discord because of little bitches like you. Like I really don't.
Whatever.
Care.
You're the one who's being a little bitch.
I want to make videos and I want to make live streams and I want to make good shows. I really
then
don't care.
Listen, then just do that. Don't pull this fucking bullshit. Just get off of fucking Discord. Make your little Matt Powell videos and your little fucking S.J. Thompson and your Misha Popoff and your little and suck your fucking friend's dick. Suck Shay's dick on your fucking channel. Whatever. Just do that.
I give two fucks about it. I could shit on Discord. I really don't care about it. And, you know, Allie's really had to talk me into even being on it recently because I just don't give a fuck about it. It's nothing but fucking drama. That's all it is.
Well, and it's only ever been drama because fucking bitches get mad when they get in trouble for breaking the rules. You know, part of the reason we had the goddamn password chat was to force you to actually read the motherfucking rules.
Yeah, exactly. Say that again so everyone in the back can hear you.
5 or 6 times that I did not break the fucking rules. You even said I had productive discussions in the fucking server. But I just got banned for, I guess, no fucking...
Right.
Yeah.
That's because I'm James fucking Bond. It's pretty, it's a high compliment, you fucking loser.
Yeah, my secret agent Lovesick Low is gonna go into your fucking server and it's gonna fucking run gay ops and fucking... in your base killing your dudes or whatever. 2006 memes are back, ladies and gentlemen. So, and theys and its. Apparently, it's is a thing. They unironically. I just want to talk about this briefly.
No, it pronouns were a thing. You
They,
have to find out the hard way.
I know they unironically want to merge with the machine too, and have a digital communist utopia where they're uploaded to the fucking singularity. That was fucking funny. That was fucking hilarious. Anyway, that guy changed his fucking name, his pronouns to it after. Oh my god, that was great. Anyway.
Like, yeah, they're not that fucking complicated. Don't use slurs. If you want to talk about something super contentious, you should probably do it in the debate rooms. And if somebody disengages from you in the debate rooms,
don't cocksucker Shay wouldn't go into a fucking voice chat with me about anything.
Will came back, I let Will come back, and Will proceeded to be a shit. And eventually I got tired of it. And Shay didn't ban Will until I told Shay she could. Like I was like, I'm just fucking done with this shit now. Just do whatever. Do whatever the fuck you want. So it's like...
That's how we know who did what, by the way. And that's why I said that Shay was the one who fucking did it, because I can see your shit, you dumbass. I could see your fucking shit.
Of constant just idiocy. I mean, do I have to subject myself to that? Like, am I supposed to subject myself to your idiocy because you have a free right to say the stupid shit that you say? No, I do not have to fucking do that. I won't do it. I fucking won't. I've got more important shit to do. But let's get through this video.
Who the fuck are you? So, at the end of the day, love life, I talk to whoever I want to talk to. I talk to people that don't like, neo-Nazis, actual fucking Nazis. I've talked to Nazis. I talk to people who fucking put on Doc Marten boots, okay, and go out and protest with fucking swastikas, and they go to fucking rallies. Yeah, because I can talk to people. I'm a fucking adult, okay? I'm not fucking triggered. I don't start crying in my safe space because they have freedom. It's called America. First of all, it's called America. Okay, it's called
I'm going to comment something as the admin of that goddamn Discord server.
Go for it.
First off, so have I. I'm actually known as the Chud Killer on Xander Hall's Discord server because they will pull me in when they're arguing with racists to shut their stupid shit down. First off. Second, I used to have a friend who was actually a neo-Nazi who actually lived in Germany and was a fucking neo-Nazi. He was somebody that I was basically scientific.
Wait, lived in Germany and was a neo-Nazi. Isn't that fucking illegal? Don't they pull those people out of houses like the Chinese with the fucking Kung Flu?
Hold on. That's not a neo-Nazi.
That's a Nazi.
That's not.
If you're German, you're an actual Nazi. There's no neo.
I never said be friends with these fucking people.
Right. This is so stupid.
Okay. So I'm fucked because I'm friends with Will, who maybe said something one time or whatever he fucking supposedly did.
Right.
But she's not a problem when she's friends with someone who was a fucking Nazi.
Right. Did she actually say friends? Is that what she said?
Yeah, she put it back.
I can't. We'll lose it, but I'll listen to it when
She said I was friends with someone who was a neo-Nazi.
Jesus fucking Christy muckschmo. I can't wait to listen to this again. I'm gonna listen to this tonight while I'm at work and laugh. I do listen to I'm kind of a loser that way. I like listening to my own videos because I
do too.
Well, sometimes I fucking zone out or I'm doing something and I go, I'll go listen to that back. Or maybe I was holding on to a comment and I really wasn't paying attention and I missed something that was interesting or funny. You know what I mean? So anyway.
Tick. I even met him on a website that I used to frequent that's going to cause half of my audience to fucking, cringe. I used to hang out on 4chan, a lot.
Oh my god,
I understood the culture
Even I've heard of 4chan.
Yeah, I understood the culture there. That's actually where this friend and I met. He and I became friends because, number one, he actually did respect the rules around talking to me. He didn't use slurs and shit when we were talking. He would espouse absolutely abhorrent stuff, but we'd talk about it extensively, and I would try to understand him. And number two, Nock talks to some of the worst. We had an actual neo-Nazi, Misha motherfucking Popov, who I am absolutely confident in calling a neo-Nazi because he writes Nazi propaganda for a Nazi propaganda fucking newspaper.
not to mention, like, I've literally...
Okay, so I don't know about that comment. John, we actually talked to Misha Popoff once in Brett's thing. The reason that I brought Misha on and contacted Misha in the first place, because I knew that it was going to trigger fucking everybody that Nock was associated with. Because we were having a lover's spat, a lover's quarrel. So, I don't know. Do you remember? Ah, shit, the fucking audio dropped again. Hold on. This is fucking annoying. There we go. Hello?
Yeah,
Where the fuck is John?
I have no idea. But is Allie literally bringing up the fact that they had Misha on their fucking thing after Shay gave you hell for doing something completely uninvolved with that?
That sounds like that's what's happening.
Platforming. That's platforming.
My wife just brought the snake in. The snake calms me. Alright. We still have 24 fucking minutes of this shit. He said fucking minutes ago in the fucking video, which is more like a fucking half an hour, that he was gonna, he was gonna wrap it up right now, but he's just playing John's video, so here we go.
Face to face with neo-Nazis. I've punched a neo-Nazi in one of those protests.
Oh, tough guy, you assaulted somebody who was protesting. Oh, tough guy. Picture it didn't happen.
Don't simp for the fucking right, Will. Stop it. Oh, big salty tears. Some Nazi got punched. I know, honey.
Yeah, well, what if I punched, never mind, you'd like it. Anyway.
I am not as young as I used to be. I am not as active in my real life
I'm just saying, I don't think you have the right to just assault somebody apropos of nothing.
Obviously, but also I'm not shedding any tears for it.
No,
he didn't give the full context. Maybe the guy fucking started it.
Yeah, well, then that's his fault for being
best.
Well, he's a fucking mutton hen. Listen, fucking Knox... Context is not Knox forte, okay? So, it very may well be that he's...
I'm gonna assume there was a good reason.
Alright.
I don't think Knox going around just punching people willy-nilly in the face.
Well, I'm not sure that he punched anybody in the face. That's what I'm saying, is picture it didn't happen. But if you punched a Nazi and he did some shit that warranted that, actually, then maybe. I don't know.
But like actually going to protest, I haven't done that in quite a few years. But in my heyday, man, I was when I first became a Democrat, a liberal, I was deep into some activism, and neo-Nazis are fucking everywhere down in North Carolina.
I got into a fist fight with neo-Nazis doing Antifa stuff.
Oh man, tough fucking guys. So, you associate with Antifa now, do you? Antifa is listed as a domestic
organization.
It's a domestic terrorist organization. Well, this is what I understand that. This is why I'm making this comparison. Because now you're saying that you are aligned with domestic terrorists according to United States law. It doesn't matter what they actually did or what most of them do or what the group is. No, we're just gonna go by the legal definition, just like how you use that same argument to justify just about everything else you do. Whether it's fucking one scientist says one thing, so that's more valid than some scientist who disagrees because it doesn't conform to your narrative. Oh, good, wonderful. It's the same fucking thing. These people are so fucking... Do they listen to themselves?
KKK rallies all the time. We had neo-Nazis marching through the streets. They would
for
actually
a person who's not a racist, they call them you've gone to an awful lot of Klan rallies and Nazi rallies.
So I mean, to sit here and again, you're pretending like I literally get criticized for the people I do platform. So to sit here and
you're doing
try
the same
to
thing,
make me appear to be this
sometimes even by me, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, moderators and Allie will, what the fuck are you thinking, dude? And I'm like, I'm not scared to talk to anybody.
Dude, it's not self-awareness Saturday. You don't need to keep fucking contradicting yourself. Jesus. Is John back? Is he done taking a shit?
Oh, yeah. It's just like I can do. It's basically saying they can do whatever they want to do, and they have no repercussions for doing it. But if I do something, well, fuck, I'm gonna pay the price. Heavy hammer, they're just gonna throw the hammer at me. I don't really want to listen anymore. I'm heading out. I'm gonna go do other things. They're just hypocrites. They're sourpusses.
All right, I fast forwarded.
They're calling me a neo-Nazi. They're calling me a racist, and I say I fucking talk to racists and get them to stop being racist, and they go, "Well, we have racists on too, and we have them as friends." I mean, what the fuck is this? What is the point of this conversation? They're idiots at this point. I mean, they're fucking stupid. I mean, does that make sense? The conversation is that they call me all these different names. I'm a neo-Nazi. I'm a white supremacist. I hate gays. I hate this. And then I say, well, I have dialogues with people who are actual racist neo-Nazis. Well, we have them on too. So what's the point? So what are we talking about?
That's what I said. Now, what is the point of this whole fucking? I've got the last 4 minutes queued up. Do you want to stay for that, or you want to get the? Nope, he's getting the fuck out of here. All right, we'll finish up alone then.
Streamed on top of their premiere, and that's not fair to them because y'all should have been there instead of here.
I thought it was 1 o'clock, not 3 o'clock.
I'm streaming on top of yours.
Nope, it was 3 o'clock. We started literally right when their premiere did. So I'm like, you know what? They're going to be on our channel like tomorrow later on. We had to delay our normal show at 7 that is at 7:30/10:30 because Knock and I are going to be doing a debate. And like, this is not the first time that this sort of thing has had to happen. I want to make sure that I give them a shout out because their work is fucking amazing. And y'all should have been there instead of here. Honestly, this is just drama. We're using it as a teachable moment, but the work that they're doing is worth watching. Please go check it out.
I totally didn't mean to stream on top of their premiere. Let me tell him no. But at Nakasuchi, come debate me. White man versus red man rematch 2020 hashtag.
If you're not a racist, I'm just asking. So coming back to things again, I've got that link in the live chat there. Atheist.
Okay, so that was it anyway. So we're done. Okay, good. Wonderful. I'm gonna go look over at our fucking live chat. There probably wasn't anybody watching because they were all watching this fucking nonsense. But this is our response video. It's fucking over.
Also, Shay said in chat, didn't ask plus you're white. Don't care, didn't ask plus you're cis.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Tartan Snowflake has come over. It's really getting fucking pissed off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just said nobody's looking at fucking chat. Okay, so she says the term doesn't matter, the ideology does. Misha doesn't trigger me, and I do know him personally, FYI. Okay, well, okay, first of all, and she said that nobody's looking at the chat. Okay, I'm sorry. We were just about to end, so I was looking at it. We just wanted to address all the bullshit. If you're still here, make yourself known now, and we'll talk to you for a minute before we wrap it up. Because I saw you. We were streaming on top of this, responding as in real time as possible. We didn't show the whole fucking video. But at any rate, I'll find you somewhere. You left my fucking server because you wouldn't want anybody to find out, I guess, that you were tied to me. I don't know. But me and Tartan have had conversations about how Nock doesn't handle things appropriately and he flies off the handle. And you've said things along the lines of that these people are fucking triggered and the snowflake in your name is sort of, sarcastic and shit like that. So I don't know why you were over there talking shit. I appreciate you not talking shit about me because you fucking know. But I don't appreciate, and you said last time that you were going to stand up for me, and you never did. You never did. You never looked into it. Very disappointing. But, I mean, at least you didn't fucking swing at me and call me a fucking racist. I mean, you said that you don't think John is a Nazi. We've had conversations. I've called you. I've called you with my issues. We've talked personally. So it's like, at least there's that. You used to be the fucking sane voice of Nock Surfer. To be honest with you, I know that you like talking to people, but I know that you had to leave because of the bullshit once before, and it wasn't related to me. But I know that you had to leave once before. I would say probably just get the fuck out of Nock Surfer. It sounds like it's just drama anyway. Even when I'm gone, it'll always be fucking drama. That's all it is. But anyway, it doesn't look like she's here. I'll give her a minute to respond. Do you have anything to say in closing before we wrap this shit up?
Well, to Nock, thank you for attempting to apologize to me. Thanks for that, I suppose.
It was kind of a complete non-apology. His apology...
He cited the fact that he couldn't because we didn't share a server.
Right. I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing. It's like, I didn't do it. Well, somebody fucking did it. Well, it was one of yous. Disgusting. Alright. Well, I'm fucking tired. It doesn't look like Tartan's responding.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said, anyway, no one is looking in chat, so I guess you're all good and happy. Have a good one. Peace out. Listen, I don't fucking hate you. I don't have any... I fucking like you. I was going to introduce you to fucking Lo, because you're a fucking Jew like the rest of us. And I was planning on us having a fucking conversation, just chatting. Not recorded or anything, just fucking talking. I wanted to introduce Lo to you. But unfortunately, that's not going to fucking happen now. Because we don't share a fucking server, so I have no way of contacting you. I have no way of getting a hold of you, I don't think. I don't know. I suppose I could go into my messages with you and see if I can send you a message. And that'll... Because I'm in a fuckload of servers. So we might still share one. Nope. We can still contact each other. Okay. So fuck it. Oh, okay, there we go. See, you're still here. Alright, cool. I don't... Tartan, I just want to know if you think that we're fucking racist. If you think that John's racist or Lo... I want your honest opinion about this whole thing. Because you've seen both sides. I know that you left my server. I know why you left my server. It's because you didn't want drama, and you left my server a long time ago. And it was probably right to do so. Because, unfortunately... I can't help myself. I'm a shit stirrer. I like to stir up shit. But most of the time, it's sort of incidental. So, when I'm trying to stir up shit, nothing happens, to be honest. When I post something innocuous, internet access is really bad here. I'm sorry. Well, you could just, message me or something at some point. You don't have to do this live. I just want your honest opinion about what okay, she says, I think John says a lot of racist and demeaning things. Right. Okay, so that's... I won't push it any further because I think I know what she's trying to say. That it's a fact that John has said things that either are overtly racist with the bad S word, right? That S word gate. I don't think that got off the ground, the hashtag. But I understand what you're saying. Okay. So it's just, more or less not calling him a racist, but saying that it's just a statement of fact. He has said demeaning things. Okay, so Tartan Snowflake, I'm going to explain the joke one more time. Because Knock wanted to know, and I'll explain it to you now. The hashtag you ain't black thing went completely over Knock's head. Okay, so for 2.5 days, Joe Biden on CNBC, or CM, I don't know, one of those alphabet soup organizations, said some dumb things. Or, well, technically it broke on there, but it was on a podcast called The Breakfast Club with a guy named Charlemagne the God, right? And he said Joe Biden, to a black man, said that if you don't know whether to vote for me or Trump, you ain't black. And hashtag you ain't black was trending for like 2.5 days on Twitter, right? So, Knock and John had separate drama. And you get because Knock didn't get the fucking reference, alright? But apparently you did. I know you don't care. But I was explaining to him in this video. I've explained what the joke was and why it's funny. I know you know what Biden said. Okay, sorry. There's lag. So if I'm not shutting up fast enough, it's because I can't fucking. Hard for me to call someone racist, but I call out racist behavior when I see, hear, or experience. Well, Baruch Hashem, very good. Well, listen. Knock is called John fake Jew, and he's called him a neo-Nazi before he had anything. Okay, you don't think it's funny? Fine. It was a whole fucking separate thing. When you get the time, watch this whole video back, because I can't recap 2 hours worth of shit. But we went over everything that Naka said, right? And I'm just saying that this was silly. I'm not asking to come back into it. I don't fucking care. But I mean, I've pointed out Nock's hypocrisy, and I'm happy to leave it here with that. I personally, here's my issue. I don't like Shay. Shay and I have personal drama because she does things, and then when I do things back, it's like, oh, you're fucking a Nazi and you hang out with Nazis and everyone Nazi, Hitler, Nazi, Hitler. So it's like, that's what it always starts, and they fucking lie, they misrepresent. I can't show the receipts because they kicked me out of the fucking server, and they bleached everything when I left. I know that because I still have an account in the server, right? So the moral of the story here is that they're allowed to, just like last time, and you've been there for every fucking time that this has happened to me, and we had a conversation, you defended me the last time. I would have appreciated it if you defended me this time, but it's fine. It is what it is. Nothing. I can't do nothing about it now. His stream's over. But the fact of the matter is that they've misrepresented me, and they've erased all the evidence, and now they can say whatever they want. And I've said over and over and over again, and I guess the only evidence really is not copying to the fact that he was wrong on live streams that I've had. Okay, the first comment I saw in this chat was hail. So please tell me that isn't a Nazi reference, is it? I actually don't know who the fuck that is, to be honest with you. I did see it. I didn't know about this time until today, to be honest. Yeah, it's fine. The first comment in here is actually John said hi. Jurassic John said howdy. This one guy was in here for a minute. I don't know who Aegon is, to be honest with you. I wasn't really looking at the chat for the most part because we were just trying to comment on the video as it was going, so we were kind of focused on that and getting through it. But at any rate, it's an awful convenience for him now that all that information is gone and nobody else has access to it. So, I just came on here and I defended myself, and John defended himself, and Lo defended himself. So that's what it is. Now, I'd like to have with me, you, and Lo one day a conversation, just, off. I don't know if this one guy is still in here. He might still be. I don't know. I want to have just a conversation with you and Lo, because you guys have had similar experiences and similar backgrounds and stuff like that. Though that was most of the reason. I don't know who Lo is either. Does she remember meeting me? No, because I was trying to set it up in Nox server and it never happened. I just never got the time. I was trying to upload once a day for a while to try to at different times to try to figure out what the best time slot for my podcast is, and I got caught up in that and work, and plus Lo isn't a she, it's a he, by the way. I know it sounds, we've been over this. It's Lo is trans female to male. That's why there's an issue, or confusion rather. But I wanted you guys to fucking meet because I thought it would be an interesting conversation. Nothing recorded, nothing streamed, nothing like that. Just have a conversation. So, if you wanna just do a private call sometime, and I'll drag him in. No, I know you haven't been on much, so you're out of the loop. That's fine. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do from here on out, if you're going to, not associate or not talk to me or whatever, because Nox said so, which seems to be the way it was with the stream last night that got taken down on Nox channel with Jim Majors. Jim Majors was going to debate J-Dub. Oh, sorry, I dead named him. Jim Major was going to debate John And then Nock told him he wasn't allowed, and he called him out and called him a cocksucker and the whole fucking thing. But that, cocksucker's a pejorative too. But, we draw the lines in funny places, don't we? So, anyway, it's whatever. I've gone on long enough. I've gone almost 2.5 hours with a cigarette, so that's probably good. But, no, no, it's fine. I know you didn't mean to misgender him. It's not a big deal. Lois said repeatedly that if it happens, it happens. So, but Lo, would you be interested still in having a conversation with Tart and Snowflake if she came in to a call or something? Oh fuck! The audio dipped out on Discord. Hold on. There we go. Hello. Would you be interested in having a conversation with Tartan?
Why not?
All right, there you go. So at some point, Tartan Snowflake says, "I'm 63. Nobody tells me what to do. Go smoke, and we shall chat later. Please take care." Okay, good. I think that's a positive place to leave the show. Perfect. I'm happy with the outcome. All right, Baruch Hashem. I'm getting out of here. Thanks everyone for watching. Should I do it? I don't know. No, I won't do it. I've got a funny shirt and a funny hat on, but I'm not going to do it because I want to leave it in a good place. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Anyway, have a good one.